Welcome to day 2 of VBS. Dance with us.
When temptation's big and my faith seems small, I remember to surrender to the one who's able to deliver me, my shield and my defender.
They may look big, they may look tall, but the bigger they come, the harder they fall. They may look big, they may look tall, but the bigger they come, the harder they fall. They may look big, they may look tall, but the bigger they come, the harder they fall. They may look big, they may look tall, but the bigger they come, the harder they fall. The bigger they come, the harder they fall.
Giants in the land, my God is greater than the giants in the land, so I won't be afraid of all the giants in the land. Clothed in the armor of God, I'll stand against the giants in the land. Oh, 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 giants in the land. Oh, oh, oh. Though I walk through valleys, I will not fear. When I remember to surrender to the one who's able to deliver me, my shield and my defender.
They may look big, they may look tall, but the bigger they come, the harder they fall. They may look big, they may look tall, but the bigger they come, the harder they fall. They may look big, they may look tall, but the bigger they come, the harder they fall. They may look big, they may look tall, but the bigger they come, the harder they fall. The bigger they come, the harder they fall.
Giants in the land, my God is greater than the giants in the land, so I won't be afraid of all the giants in the land. Clothed in the armor of God, I'll stand against the giants in the land. My God is greater than the giants in the land, so I won't be afraid of all the giants in the land. Clothed in the armor of God, I'll stand against the giants in the land. Oh, 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 giants in the land. The bigger they come, the harder they fall.
Hey, hey Goliath, you look pretty big. Me, on the other hand, I'm just a little kid. So what? I may not be strong as you. There is something about me you don't know. Here's the truth, see? You stand before me with your shield and sword, but I stand before you in the name of the Lord, yeah. You stand before me with your shield and sword, but I stand before you in the power of the Lord, yeah. Hey, hey, Goliath. 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 If only you knew. You think you're fighting me, but you're really fighting too. The battle's not mine, it belongs to the Lord. Greater is the one who's in me than any in the world. So you stand before me with your shield and sword, but I stand before you in the name of the Lord, yeah. You stand before me with your shield and sword, but I stand before you in the power of the Lord, yeah. Hey, hey, Goliath. Hey, hey, Goliath. Hey, hey, Goliath. Hey, hey, Goliath. Hey, hey, Goliath, go ahead and laugh. I got a couple pebbles hidden in this bag. When I raise my arm, when I start to swing, I'ma knock you out with just a rock.
Welcome to day 2, VBS 2020. We are the Knights of the North Castle this year, and the theme verse is Be strong in the Lord and in the strength of his power, Ephesians 6:10. Tonight we're going to armor up with justice as we talk about David and Goliath, found in 1 Samuel 17, 1 through 15. So the Philistines got ready for battle. And they camped. Saul was gathering his Israelite army, and they prepared on the other side to battle the Philistines. Goliath, a Philistine, came forward to fight. He was over 9 feet tall. He had lots of fancy armor and a sword. He shouted at the Israelites, "Why are you wanting to fight? I am the Philistine champion. You are weak servants." Choose one man to come fight me, and if he kills me, we will be your slaves. But if I kill him, you will be our slaves. The Israelites were terrified. Young David, the youngest son of Jesse, went back and forth between the army and helping his dad with the sheep. One day, Jesse, his dad, gave him food and told him to take it to the army and check on everyone. David left with the food supply, and he joined the army. David heard Goliath's daily deal to the Israelites. All the other soldiers were talking about how the king offered a huge reward to anyone who kills Goliath. He will give that man one of his daughters as a wife and not make them ever pay any taxes. David was interested in this reward and asked more about why Goliath was being allowed to defy the armies of God. David's oldest brother was angry that David was asking these questions. He asked David, "Why in the world do you care?" King Saul heard about David's curiosity, and King Saul sent for David. David told the king that he would fight Goliath. The king laughed and said, "Don't be ridiculous. There is no way you can fight this huge Philistine and win. You're just a boy. He's a warrior, a big warrior." David told the king that he has fought off lions and bears to save his dad's sheep so he can beat this Philistine. He said, "The Lord, who has saved me from the lions and the bears, will also save me from this Philistine." So King Saul agreed to let David try, saying, "May the Lord be with you." King Saul gave David his personal armor. David picked it up and he said, "I'm not used to this." So David also decided he would pick up a sling and 5 smooth stones. And he took them with him to fight the Philistine. Goliath walked toward David, laughing at him. "Am I a dog that you come at me with sticks? Curse you! Come here and I will feed you to the birds and the wild animals." David replied, "You come at me with a sword and a spear, but I come at you in the name of the Lord, of God, of Israel's army, who you have defied. Today the Lord will conquer you, and I will kill you and cut off your head. Then I will give the dead bodies of your men to the birds and the wild animals, and the whole world will know there is a God in Israel. And everyone here will know the Lord rescues his people. This is the Lord's battle, and he will give you to us." As Goliath moved closer, David ran to meet him. He reached into his pocket and pulled out his sling and a stone. He put the stone in the sling and hurled it around and around and hit Goliath in the head. And Goliath fell to the ground. And David won that battle in the name of the Lord, with the Lord's help. And you too can fight your battles and win with the Lord's help if you just armor up with him every day.